What is up, everybody? Hugo Nowhere back with another Horizon Zero Dawn, and today I bring you the continuation of my mini countdown series that I have going on my channel. Just in case you didn't know, what I am doing every single day up until February 28th or 27th, because I am getting the game midnight release, hopefully at my local GameStop. I'm releasing a video in which I talk to you about why I'm so hyped up for this game. And today is my ninth reason on why I am super stoked for it. And we've come a long way, honestly. Wow, I remember when I first started the series off, and again, I thought that those days were gonna drag, but those days have been going pretty darn fast, and it could just be because these videos are going up daily, and I'm constantly doing something that involves Horizon Zero Dawn, so I'm constantly keeping myself busy. It could be that, or it just be that I'm working too much, you know? But whatever it is though, I'm just super excited that we're just one day away from getting our hands on the game. People have already played it. I'm just super excited that I get to personally experience it for myself for the very first time. And as you know, I'm bringing all of you on the ride with me because I will be doing a full walkthrough, part 1 through however long it takes me to finish the game. So look out for that. But I just want to jump right in and let you know, because I know you're getting as anxious as me for this game. So my ninth reason, this is the one that I mentioned in my last video that I kind of had it to add last minute, simply because I combined two of my reasons together because it just made more sense that way. But this one is good enough. It fit everything that I wanted to talk about, so here it is. My ninth reason is because of the reviews. And the reason being is because every single one of us here have been patiently waiting for the day that we get to know how the game is. And that happened on February 20th. The embargo lifted, meaning that companies who got the game early, or anybody who really got an early copy of the game, was able to play it, finish it, and then review it. And I couldn't be any more happy. And honestly, just reading all of these reviews, the non-spoiler ones of course, I'm getting more excited for it. So today I kind of composed bits and pieces of people describing certain aspects of the game, and just, you know, I don't know, just kind of giving me something to hold on to for the very last day. Here we go. People have been really digging this game, and it stands at an 88 right now on Metacritic. I don't think that has changed from me recording this video. But again, people have been saying that the world is something to really get yourself immersed. As a matter of fact, this is kind of what DualShockers had to say about it. The world of Horizon Zero Dawn will keep your nose glued to the screen as you take in every little detail in architecture, fashion, mythology, and art, and scour the screen for secret auto files that will reveal more clues on how humanity lost control of its homeland to the machines. And I think that's awesome. Like, I couldn't find another quote that really summarized the world, and I think this did a perfect job of doing so. Again, the fashions, the mythology, and the art, pretty much everything that hints at, you know, how this world came to be is executed so beautifully, and I really just can't wait to figure those out or look at those myself. And on top of that, we also got to see Polygon say Horizon made the act of running from location to location within its world a huge part of the fun. And personally, I think that is great. You don't want your travel to feel like a chore or something you really don't want to do. So just knowing that the world is beautiful and just traveling the world is one of the most exciting parts of it really sets the tone on how this game really is throughout your entire playthrough. In my worlds video, I also made tribes part of it. So I guess it's kind of good that people, when they think about the world of Horizon Zero Dawn, they associate the nature, and they also associate the tribes. And I think that the tribes do play an extremely important role in this. And I'm just glad that people had fun discovering them and really talking to them and interacting with the tribe members that they could. And that's why I really like this quote from a Games Radar reviewer. Each quest stacks up to build a world bumming with potential. It's not all about the machines either, as the tribes are just as unforgettable. Political squabbles await between the proud Karja, the inventive Oseram, mystic Banuk, and traditional Nora, dragging you deeper in the society tapestry. Aloy's journey is about people just as much as machines. about how humanity continues to adapt, turning a historical calamity to their advantage. I really think that this quote speaks a lot to what it is that we are gonna be jumping into when it comes to the tribe aspect. Although the machines are really important and they play a crucial role in the world, the tribes are just as important. But again, these tribes are worth discovering, they're worth talking to, and everything they have to say is worth listening to. Another thing that reviewers are highly praising is the combat, and I feel like we have known this for a really long time now. People are saying that it's well balanced, that it's fluid, that it works, and it just enhances the overall experience of the game. I keep mentioning this time and time again, but Aloy is an agile character, so the combat had to reflect that some way or another. In no way is she overpowered, and pretty much everything that you equip yourself with, from armor to weapons, is all going to play a huge role in the combat side of the game. So if you're not prepared to be destroyed. Another thing that I loved is that they're calling the combat, or at least the difficulty of it when you're going up against the machines, as well balanced. And it's really awesome to hear that the most memorable parts of this game were the fights against the machines. You have to study every single machine to understand what's gonna work best when you do try to hunt it down, because if you do misstep, you are going to suffer the consequences. And I feel like this game is a little punishing, simply because if you don't save and you die, you lose your progress. So you gotta constantly save, but at the same time, if you don't have the opportunity to, you have to try and outsmart whoever it is you're fighting, and I love that. Lastly, people have been really liking Aloy as the protagonist for this game. Aloy is pretty much the most important part, and I feel like this game really wouldn't be as interesting without her. So it's really nice knowing that these people are connecting with her, all at the same time having a blast discovering who she is and how she impacts the world around her. I feel like this quote from the review that IGN did kind of sums everything up. Aloy's personality helped me care about her journey on a more personal level. She's a charming character to watch and play as because of her wry wit that tempers her big-hearted heroism. Some of my favorite smaller moments came from Aloy's sarcastic interactions with characters who didn't get the joke. I honestly think that's quite funny and really intriguing, because you do get to know Aloy as you progress in this game. And don't forget, you do have a dialogue wheel. Although it's not going to go ahead and affect the game greatly, it is going to add to the roleplay side of the game, and that's one thing that I'm looking forward to. I honestly hope that you are as hyped or even more hype than me for this game. We have one more day to wait, and it cannot get here soon enough. And again, the way I kind of want to conclude this video is by giving you the quote that I feel sums up this game the best. Guerrilla Games has broken free from the claustrophobic limits of linear shooters and has spread its wings with a gorgeous open world RPG that sets itself as a strong contender for Game of the Year, and it's only February. I think that's awesome, and these reviews have been extremely positive. There has been some that weren't as enthusiastic of the game. The lowest score that I've seen is a 50. I read it, you know, I really didn't know what to make of it. I feel like this game just really wasn't for the person that wrote it. But again, I appreciate the honesty, I appreciate that criticism. I hope that Guerrilla kind of sees that and really just grows from it, and I feel like that goes for all types of criticism, to, you know, to kind of build off what they have now and bring it over to whatever project they're working on next. So there you have it, everyone. My 9th reason on why I am super hyped for this game. Tomorrow the game comes out, and tomorrow I don't really have a reason. I have something else planned, so stay tuned for that. I'm Hugo Nowhere. You stay golden. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the last video in this countdown series. So I hope to see you there.